actors from the Northeast are shaking things up in India's mainstream entertainment scene like never before. In recent times, Agzone, the first Bollywood film that exclusively portrayed the experiences of Indians who fit India's definition of a Chinese person.
आपकी जो आंखें इतनी छोटी-छोटी हैं, इससे आपको ये पूरी दीवार दिखाई देती भी है कि नहीं, है ना?
अरे सुन लिया, इन लोगों को कमरा किराए पे नहीं देना.
Then Arunachal's very own Chum Darang made her Bollywood debut in Badhai Do earlier this year.
एकदम ओरिजिनल रियल कजन है.
And to the newly released Anek, a socio-political action thriller film set against the geopolitical backdrop of Northeast India, starring Ayushmann Khurrana and Andrea Kevichusa. Andrea Kevichusa is the latest talking point in Bollywood. Well, she has taken the internet by storm. So who is Andrea Kevichusa and what do we know about her? Well, we've got that covered. Well, Carol Andrea Kevichusa was born in Kohima, Nagaland. She belonged to the famous Kevichusa family of Nagaland, whose founder, Kevichusa Angami, is regarded as the first Naga graduate. Andrea started modeling as a hobby in 2016 at the age of just 15 years. She worked for some of the best designers in the country, including Sabyasachi Mukherjee and for Katrina Kaif's beauty line, K Beauty. Well, we reached out to Andrea's agency and we're told that she's busy with promotions. However, she's been kind enough to send us this exclusive. Let's take a look.
Andrea, tell us a little bit. I don't want you to reveal the plot for now. However, just walk us through your role in the movie quickly.
All right. I play a boxer. The name of my character is Ido, and she is a boxer. Her role is it was kind of set out to be metaphorical, in the sense that she portrays the region she comes from, basically, and she goes through her own set of struggles and betrayals. So it is very metaphorical in that sense. But yeah, I think she's a very strong-willed person, and at the same time, she's just trying to find her footing in the country, and she's trying to make it to the national team to be able to represent her country. And she knows she's just as good as the rest of her teammates, if not better, but she isn't being given the opportunity to, just for the sole fact that she looks the way she does, and she's where she comes from. Basically, her ethnicity holds her back. So I think that was a very interesting take. And yeah, so that's just, I think this is her way of kind of proving her Indianness, which I think no one really has to do, because I think we are all Indians because we are born in this country, and I don't think anyone needs to prove anything. But yeah, so that's what basically my character arc is about.
All right. So, Andrea, before I let you go, the question on everybody's mind: how's Bollywood been treating you?
It's been great. I think it's like I'm still quite new to this entire industry, but it has been great. I have received a very warm welcome from actors in this industry, and even we had the premiere yesterday, and all the people that I met from the industry, they've all been very welcoming, and we had a great time. And I'm very grateful to be where I am. Hopefully, this film, it resonates with a lot of people, and it opens doors for representation and inclusivity, or just things like that in the future, and also for our stories to be told from our perspectives as well. So yeah.
Andrea Kevichusa, thank you so much. Very insightful.
Thank you.
Once
Thank
again,
you for
congratulations on the release, and we hope to see more of you in the future.
Well, the newest face of Indian cinema, Andrea Kevichusa, plays the role of Ido in Anubhav Sinha's directorial. Well, should you go watch the movie? Let's go find out.
It was a great movie, definitely. Northeast got the limelight, even like
us as Indians, we are also a proud Indians. Being from India, definitely a part of this. Northeast is also a part of India, which usually doesn't get recognized. But this movie, actually, it was a great movie. Overall, it was a great movie. Northeast got recognized. People of Nagaland, people of Northeast, Manipur, Assam, everyone got recognized. It was a great movie, and it was needed. Definitely, it was like she nailed it. Part of hers, whatever her role was in this movie, she literally nailed it. And this actually showed how much talent Northeast also has, and they can actually go to that mainland India and make us proud. That was really good. Her acting was really good.
It was so nice, and especially it was a Naga girl, and I'm also belong to Nagaland. That's why I came here for her also, and it was destroyed about Northeast. Because of that, especially I was happy for the movie. It show some moral behind that. That's why I like that, because we India people, we should treat every part of India, we should treat each other equally.
Well, the latest release draws our attention again to the discourse on this remarkable shift of talent from the Northeast into the industry here in India. But the question is that transition fast enough? Is mainstream Hindi cinema ready to embrace ethnicities or accents that make up this vast Indian landscape? And more importantly, can one expect a receptive audience?
I don't see any particular actors from Northeast India taking the Hindi film industry by storm as such. However, I do agree that the people have, started recognizing and accepting as which is a good thing, because that lots of actors from Northeast India is now actually doing good in Bollywood. So I'm hopeful for future. We have a long way to go. It is not that we don't have talents. We have brilliant talents in Northeast India, especially in Northeast actors. So I hope they need to be nurtured properly, and in future definitely they need a only platform so that they can showcase their talents. And I'm very hopeful in future they will do good work in Bollywood so that they can make us proud.
Well, I think that it is a great thing that Northeastern actors are getting more roles in Bollywood now. It is great in terms of their financial stability. It is great in terms of their visibility of not just these Northeastern actors, but also the Northeastern community as a whole. And I think it is definitely a good start. But we also need to look at the stories that are being told, the stories that these actors are a part of, and whether these stories are being told responsibility, whether the stories of Northeast are being represented in a responsible manner, and whether and who are telling these stories. I think these factors also needs to be taken into consideration. And while it is, like I already mentioned, while it's definitely a good start that we are getting more visibility, but I still feel that we still have a long way to go in terms of representation of the Northeastern community in Bollywood, and in terms of representation of Northeastern stories in Bollywood.
Well, just to refresh your memory, the movie Mary Kom, based on the life of ace boxer Mary Kom, would have looked more convincing had there been a face from the Northeast instead of Priyanka Chopra. Although Priyanka did a great job. Now, those issues should be minutely followed even in an extremely commercial industry. The good news is that with the rising popularity of streaming platforms here in India, we see serious efforts to cast newbies and actors from the Northeast, thereby lending regional cinema and, of course, diverse storytelling. And we reckon that mainstream Hindi cinema should follow suit, so artists from the Northeast are not left behind. Well, after all, a good film will pass the test of time if it can engage with the viewers in some way, no matter if it stars a known name or not. And who says a big box office success solely depends on a huge star. News Desk Report, Northeast Live.